Most people do not think about how decisions in Washington affect their day-to-day lives.
It's important for my company, and therefore it's important to me.
So it's nice to have the PAC to rely on for information and to be a voice for us. And it's also nice that our CEO, David Farr, during our quarterly communications meetings, he sits down and talks to people about what's going on in the U.S. and how different laws and regulations are affecting us and how important it is to have a voice.
Emerson's impacted by the U.S. government's rules and regulations, tax policies, and the programs they put in place that impact the free enterprise system. We need policies that promote lower cost energy, which makes us more competitive. We need policies that create free trade, to grow our markets around the world, to create more jobs here in the United States, and to use the innovation we have here in the United States to be more competitive on markets around the world. Emerson's not looking for some unfair advantage. We're looking for a level playing field and a consistent playing field. And the biggest issue we face today is inappropriate tax policies.
We have seen over the last 10 years in particular, other countries around the world enact tax policy that's made them more competitive than America. And quite frankly, we have probably the worst competitive tax code in the world right now, in the industrialized world.
Tax policies have a big impact on where we invest for growth, for investments, and for hiring of people. The only way we can change these policies is get involved. Emerson and other U.S. companies are not allowed to make donations to political parties, be it Democrats or Republicans. Therefore, the Emmerson PAC has been created, which allows us to get the employees involved on a voluntary basis, to give funds and give their time to help create the environment, to create change, to allow us to be competitive on a global basis.
Everyone has a right to take part in the political process. The Emmerson PAC is one way that people can do that. And you know what? It really doesn't matter what political party you like. It's really about working with elected officials who share your values and priorities.
For me, the Emmerson PAC is not about party affiliations. It's not about being red or blue, but it's about the issues and making sure that you have direct impact on the issues that matter most to the company, to its employees, to the families.
It gives me a voice because I know I don't consider myself to be perhaps the most politically savvy person, but I know that Emerson really looks for candidates that do positive things for our company and for businesses in general, and I know that that directly impacts me, and so I think that they kind of do some of the homework for us.
Contributing to a PAC allows the employees to have a voice and a say in their representation, and it enables them to invest in supporting good people who are here in Washington fighting for them.
If Emerson's a successful company, I'll have a more successful career, so having the PAC out there representing Emerson's interests, it also represents mine.
The financial support is important, but listening to the employees, how their company will be affected by what we do in Washington is vital.
Getting support from PACs that are in line with my philosophy that allows us to work together for the betterment of the average person working paycheck to paycheck gives me the resources necessary to make sure that America's future is better than America's past.
Participating in the PAC amplifies the voice of all the employees of the company. The PAC is there to support the company and to raise it up.
I think that when I work with folks at Emmerson PAC, I'm standing up for those families who come to work every single day to take care of their children, to provide a better future for their community, and to ensure that the company has the ability to grow and be prosperous in the community.
Participation in the PAC gives me a voice because if I were to give money, it wouldn't be a whole lot compared to how much people at Emerson can give as a group. To have company values and business drivers as a strong focus for people in Congress.
It's about amplifying our voice to Washington, to make sure they put the rules and regulations and laws in place that allows Emerson to be successful, allows our employees to be successful, and allows us as a company to be globally competitive. This is why I give to the Emmerson PAC, and I hope you will too.